Hello there, I am back with another recap of final round of Chicago Open. Actually, this is crazy. Like, I got the third time Sicilian time out of variation in this tournament. I mean, in general, it's not a very popular line, but somehow I got 3 games in a row. And I was in a must-win situation against Zhou Jianchao. I guess I hope I pronounce well. A Chinese grandmaster who lives in US and plays in many opens. And I decided that I'm gonna go to the same line, but to my surprise, that my opponent was well aware prepared. So if you haven't watched my previous recaps in round two and I think round six, I had this exact position. So round two recap, my opponent did play e5. I played g5 in this position, which took my opponent out of his preparation. But this time I played castle because after the previous game I checked this line and I thought this was an interesting idea. But my opponent was very much prepared. He was blitzing out and I was spending like significant amount of time. For instance, in this position I took I was trying to understand, should I play rook to h4 or rook to h5? Does it matter much? Eventually I decided to play rook to h5. He blitzed this move. I played g4. He goes bishop g6. And in this position again, I spend a significant amount of time to try to figure out, should I put rook on h3 or rook on h1? Eventually I decided that rook on h3 might be useful because in some lines it will go here. So he blitzes out another move. What the heck? Like, how many moves has he prepared? I played bishop c4. He blitzed out f5. I took gf. He took rook f6. And in this position, I was like obviously I wanted to play g5 instantly, but then he goes rook d6. I think this position maybe playable. I could have perhaps tried this, but instead I went for bishop g8. To be honest, I blundered like that he can play rook f8 here. Although angel says hg also possible. So I was going for this position. I was feeling like his pawns are like weak, all of them. Even though he is up to 2 pawns, I will play bishop c4 and I have a game. Instead, obviously rook f8 was much stronger. So I go bishop e6. He plays bishop g5. hg, and here I spend the rest of my time trying to figure out. I was hoping like there was gonna be some kind of a win. So first thing I calculated was rook d7. Initially I was like, okay, rook d7 looks like good move. I want to take rook g7, but the problem is that he plays rook d8. I take g7 and he plays e3. Rook e3 and rook f2. And here he has this mate idea. Also, he's threatening to take. And, oh, I guess I had this kind of draw. Maybe this would have been a good bailout. Just make a draw. But I did not quite understand that this position is draw. And I also was calculating this line also doesn't work. Bishop c6. I didn't see g4, neither rook a7. I was only calculating this option. Then rook d7, king e6, rook g7, king f6. And I saw this line. I was like, okay, this position, maybe I'm not worse, but I'm definitely not playing for a win. And here I decided to bail out with rook g1, king e7, rook g5, king e6, rook g6. He played rook f6, rook g7, rook f2. And in this position, actually, I wasn't very happy with my position because initially I was thinking that I can play maybe rook h6, rook f6, rook g f6, king f6, rook c7, attacking c6. But there is a very strong rook d8 move. He cuts my king, and this position is lost. And I actually, after rook f6, yeah, I did see this idea, but I wasn't sure that I was gonna play this. So there was this idea that I play rook d7, so I don't allow, but I wasn't happy about this move. Ah, I was missing that I can play rook d2. Although rook h8. Or king d1. Ah, yeah, pawn endgame is not winning, I guess. For black. Yeah, this would have been a very good try for my opponent. I was gonna play rook to h1. To be fair, I thought that this position. I am. Yeah, Angel says around equality. I was thinking that he plays rook f8, and I was very proud about this move that I calculated, which is a terrible move. e3. Ah, yeah, because rook c7 he has king f5. Yeah, I was forgetting this. So maybe I was gonna play still rook to e1, rook e1, rook f1, king d2. So what was I calculating here? Rook. I guess. I guess rook f2. I can play rook e2. Yeah, around equal. So instead my opponent goes here. I think rook h6 like move was good move. Here he goes king d5. I played rook d7, king c5, rook e6. And here he repeated, and the game ended with draw. What can I say? Like the opponent was very well prepared against me, and he was blitzing out. I was in time scramble because the time control here is ridiculous, like 80 minutes from the start, and there is only 30 seconds delay, so I cannot gain time. Well, what can I say? Anyway, yeah, good game by my opponent. Yeah, I mean, he was expecting obviously this line, and he was well prepared, so happens. Overall, fine game from my side. I think I did play well. Especially, I am happy that I recognize when to bail out. Overall, I think this quality is a new one for me. I mean, in general, I am not good at bailing out. I always push, and very often I lose the games. I remember that once I checked the games that if I didn't force and make draw, I would have gained like 50 points at least for 1 year, which is a lot in my level. So I didn't play well in this tournament. I lost some rating, I think close to 10 points. But I am glad that I'm glad that I played this tournament, so I can get I can warm up, and maybe next tournament, which is gonna happen in a week, I will show much better performance. Yeah. So draft tournament first in a long period, and I'm hoping that I will show much better performance in my next tournaments. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Take care. Bye.